throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. And Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Fighting through pressure, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
Mayfield's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
From the gun, Mayfield quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
What's up, man? Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins there to make the grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over, 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Mayfield now from the 50. Caught left side. It's Beckham. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Still, you sure you're ready for the 3rd quarter?
With the
Need to use a bathroom or anything?
Bengals
Cool.
6.
Let's go.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Peoples-Jones returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over, 1st and 10.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Bengals.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up fourth. Fourth and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Cody Parkey.
So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
7-yard line.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 3 quarters have come and gone. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
14.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for... That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. On first down, Bernard. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Bernard, the ball carrier.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. Huge, huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job one was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Complete.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
28-yard.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he stopped immediately there.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
The 36-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. run. Chubb. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block it, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there. They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Bengals.
Well, going into the final play of this game.